I got made redundant during lockdown and I chose to set up a textile recycling business. I'm passionate about recycling and reusing, always have been, and love sewing. I decided, after putting some bits and bobs on eBay, I saw an opportunity to work from home and potentially saw an opportunity to set a business up. I've traded on eBay for a long time, just bits and bobs privately anyway. And yeah, I decided to set up textiles from home, recycling textiles from home. So I wash and I process, I sort and I sew. There's no way I'd have seen myself doing what I'm doing now a few years ago, no chance. The redundancy prompted me to put fabric on eBay and see that it sold. And at the same time I got an idea that I really wanted to set up a business and work for myself, but I'd not got an idea what to do. Just this idea grew. As I say, I love recycling textiles, I love the textures of them, the colours, the vibrancy, and I'm really passionate about trying to be sustainable and zero waste as well. And I could see that there was an opportunity to recycle and reuse and repair the damaged curtains that people throw away, the stains, the discoloration, the light fading, it can all get cut off, and everything could be resized into different sizes for caravans and for narrow boats. So yeah, that's kind of the route I ended up going down. Initially it was narrowboat and caravan curtains that were quite small and just recycling what fabric I could get hold of, so getting rid of light staining and, as I say, resizing them. So it was a mix really, it was a mix of small and larger curtains, and that's why, hence Revamped curtains. But as I've gone along, people have wanted cushions, they want commissions done for, I've done whole sets of narrowboat curtains for people. I've found that a lot of my customers were looking for massive curtains that they cannot find anywhere else. So they were asking me for 3 metre long ones. You know, these are rich people that have got big houses and that's what they were wanting, and they couldn't get hold of them. So I've been making really large curtains. I have then gone into cushions as well, and recycling cushions. And I made a dog bed the other day. I don't know whether I'm going to end up going into that. Somebody else has asked me for a draft excluder when they gave me something really nice. So I'm going to do that for them. And yeah, I also sell fabric for makers. That's quite important. I'm a maker myself, hence how this all started. So to actually supply to other people who are making things themselves, like me, small businesses, people working from home and trying to make ends meet, just like I'm trying to do. That's important. So to be able to sell fabric cheaply to them so that they can make money and establish themselves too is really quite important. And vintage linen. So I'm just kind of staying within the fabric realm, trying to keep it focused, because I can very easily go off on a tangent because I see inspiration in a lot of places. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it on homewares and, you know, those kind of things. It's been hard and it's been exciting. It's been empowering and rewarding. I think it's been a mix of things really. I've sat and I've sobbed my heart out when I've not made any money. I've been scared about paying the bills. And I've been elated when bespoke curtains that I've made, when I couldn't get fabric during lockdown, it was really difficult because everything was shut. So I started to make my own, and people, and the feedback that I've got from my customers on eBay, because that's where I trade, has been phenomenal. And I mean, even yesterday I just had somebody randomly message me during the day saying, I love your shop, and a little huggy emoji, and I was like, that kind of thing really makes a difference, and it gives you passion and pride really. And the support of friends around Bolsover, my family, has been huge. So I do end up with people donating fabric to me now because they know what I do. So the support when things are tough, that makes a difference because it gives you fire in your belly to keep going. I've already got a massive online shop. I've got about 200 listings, and it will carry on growing. But I really want to have a large shop with a lot more visibility on the internet. So yes, I want to grow. I want to market myself better. I want more people to know that I'm here. I have international sales anyway via eBay. I would like to have an e-commerce site standalone, and instead of when you put in recycled curtains, you end up at Dunelm Mill, which really isn't right. I want them to come to me. You know, I want them to be able to find, you know, what they're looking for and not end up directed to buying new, because that's not what I'm about. A lot of my customers are buying off me because they don't want to go and buy new. They've got the same values. The customers that I have, they're I think I've got 3 types of customers. I say the customers that are buying secondhand, like I always do. I don't buy anything new, not unless I have to. So they're like me. Then you've got the customers who are needing something cheap, you know, and that's fair enough. You know, what I sell is cheaper than buying new. So people who are on a limited budget. And then you've got the different types of customers who are, as I say, people living in very big houses and can't actually get what they need to get from the high street. So those are my kind of 3 customers. So I think there's a mix of people that actually come to me for different reasons, and buy my products for different reasons. And I suppose it's the same in the narrowboat and caravan curtains. There are people out there doing what I do. It's not completely unique. But I think that the way that I do it is unique to me, and hopefully that's what makes the difference.
My last question is probably my most important one. Given that you've sold it so beautifully, how do people find you? How do they get in touch with you and buy your products?
I'm on Instagram at Revamped Curtains. I have a lot of people following me there for a mix of reasons. My allotments and my gardening, my curtains, and I have a lot of narrowboat followers as well. And people who have caravans and small homes, so you can find me on there if you're interested in kind of what I'm doing, and it'd be nice to hear from local people. And you can find me on eBay. Again, Revamped Curtains is my store.